y'all, this is Princess Diana. Um, let's see. Coming today to discuss this one lady. She posted something was posted online about this lady. Said something about, I saw, was it on my Google article feeds, I guess, news feeds or whatever, because I don't watch the news, but I see the news feeds and everything. This one lady said something about oh yeah, I gotta forgive me, my stomach is doing all kind of things right now, so I'm trying to keep it together so I can focus on what I'm talking about. But it said something to the title said something to the effect of ChatGPT promised to help her get her soulmate, and then it let her down. ChatGPT is not even a person, y'all. Like, come on. Like, let you down. Y'all, it doesn't matter what it... Okay, receiving advice. You can't get mad at the person who you got advice from. The person is just giving advice, giving words of encouragement or whatever, or just telling you about their experience or what they've learned or whatever. But you can't blame, it's almost like you can't blame that person. It's almost like reading a book and blaming the author for something that happens in your life. Like, you have to do more research, you have to learn more, you have to get out and experience things for yourself. You can't just sit around and just try to blame people. That's the problem with some people. You can't, that's just, don't live your life like that. That's not cool. It's not gonna get you anywhere good in life. Thinking about going to the gym. I'm gonna try, but the way my stomach is feeling, I might want to just stay home. But yeah, y'all, I thought that was so funny, and I was laughing. I was like, "Are you serious right now?" Like, hold on, y'all. Yeah. So she said, so I'm guessing she looked up on ChatGPT. Hey, ChatGPT, I'm talking to ChatGPT. Help me, how do I find my soulmate? And then ChatGPT spits out some things that could help me. And then I'm thinking she implemented those things, but then, hey, I'm gonna post a picture of her. Probably I'm gonna post a picture of her on my thumbnail, and it's like, okay, so look at yourself. Now, I'm not saying you couldn't find your soulmate or a significant other that's great for you, but the way you looking, I mean, unless you're not that, can't be that picky, because we're going back to the looks again. But regardless of what, you gotta get up off your tailbone and you gotta get out there and experience life. And you have to, y'all. Things just don't fall into your lap like that usually. I'm not saying they can't, but I wouldn't be betting on, if I was that lady and, sorry y'all, I wanted to find a soulmate, my mirror, wanted to find a soulmate, and, you just waiting or just waiting on ChatGPT or whoever else, or for the man or the woman to come to your door. Like, more than likely, y'all, it's not gonna happen like that. So you gotta try to put the effort in and make something shake in the world, okay? But I just thought that was so funny, and I wanted to share that. And I might have talked about this before, but it was a lady on, I don't know if she was on YouTube or TikTok or whatever, but forgive me, y'all, I'm a little sleepy. So she was talking about something about, I think I'm gonna have to work. I think I'm gonna have to do what I gotta do at the house, because my stomach is, y'all. But the lady was talking about and this is not about men, but she was just talking about some guys, and I forgot what they call them. The type of guys they've given themselves a name, a category to put themselves in, like they don't go out at all. They don't even get, I don't even know if these men get online or whatever. I'm pretty sure they're online, but they don't. Y'all, men or women, you gotta get offline and like get out in the world. Get out in the world and see how people respond to you. And start building your self-esteem as you go through your experiences. If, let's say some responses, sometimes you're going to be getting a response at all, right? And then the better you present yourself, you will get some good responses. Like you might not necessarily get a date that day or that night or whatever, right? Or somebody to ask you out on a date, but you might get compliments, and that's a start. You might start getting positive, good compliments, like, hey, I really like that hairstyle. Hey, I really like your hair. Oh, looks so pretty today, or something like that. I want y'all as women or men, hey man, oh man, you look really nice today, or man, looking good, or hey, you wearing that suit, man, or whatever, that jacket, or nice shoes, or something. I want y'all to start receiving compliments, comments. No, I'm saying no compliments, and because that says that you're doing something that's appealing to the eye. It doesn't mean that you're doing something wrong. Good, because we all have free will and we can do what we want to do, but I think that we would all want to do the best for ourselves. And like, let's just do better. But like, I forgot, I'm gonna have to find that video. The one was just talking about some of these guys, and she called them some kind of name. That's what they call themselves. And see, they want the best woman, like the best looking woman that's, in their eyes, best looking woman, type of woman for them, or whatever. The best looking woman, the her to have the best looking body, whatever that means, in shape, domestic woman, all these things. And it's like, to have their children and all this stuff. I'm like, first off, somebody else is coming. They was like, well, first off, man, I mean, not saying these things are impossible, but first off, you have to get off your couch, get out of your chair, your gaming chair. You gotta come, no, I'm joking, y'all, but you gotta come outside. You might not be a gamer, but you have to come outside, get outside, and actually, when you are outside, so let's say you're outside, you're like, man, I go out and nobody comes up to me. People might not come up to you. You might have to break the ice and go up to somebody else. Like, every now and then I push myself and I'm like, okay, give this person a compliment. I saw this guy in the gym, and I wasn't trying to holler at him or anything like that, but I saw a guy. He was a nice looking guy, but I wanted to compliment him on his glasses. They look really nice on him. And I should have did that. I've been preaching, y'all, whatever. It's not about hollering him, and it could have made him feel some kind of way. He could have felt cocky about it, or he could have been like, man, it might have actually made him feel good. Like, man, I actually got a compliment today from a lady or a woman or whatever. That's cool. Makes me feel good, and that's all that was in that interaction, and that would be fine. That's fine. But just to practice mingling and starting conversations or just speaking to people. I don't know if I'm going slow or everybody else is going super duper fast. I don't know what's going on. But I'm about to turn around in this country. Well, they're working on these homes. About to turn my butt around. I think I'm gonna go home because my stomach is acting a plum food right now, y'all. It's acting up. So yeah. I think I'm going home. I don't think I'm going to the gym today. I'm gonna make myself work out at home. I got dumbbells. I can do squats. No excuses, y'all. Absolutely no excuses. We can do whatever we put our mind to, whatever we literally we just got to do it. Our bodies got to put some movement, move these limbs and stuff like that. Be thankful that we got arms and legs and all this stuff, a good back and all these things, right? So yeah, I just want to, and so with these people or these guys want all these things, same thing with women, right? You want this type of quality guy, this and that, this, that. But what are you doing? How are you presenting yourself? You want this person. What do you think? I want y'all to do research. And when I say research, I mean, you can, I always say Google. But, get on social media, different things. And social media is iffy because it's like, it's gonna show you stuff that may not be like an everyday thing for most people. So that's why I say you got to get out there in life. But in the meantime, you can I hate to say go on social media, because some people are putting on major fronts, y'all just really got to get out there, go to festivals, go to different places, and I would say talk to older people. When I say older, I mean like 40, 50s or whatever. They have a lot better sense than you got, or good sense. They're doing well. They're doing well in life. They're maybe a good family person, even if you don't necessarily want a family and all that, but just decent. Well, if you don't want a family, and you don't have to want kids, but if you don't want to be with somebody, I guess they don't have, like a significant other, I guess this doesn't have anything to do with you. But just get to know people. Like if you want to get married, talk to people that's been married for 20 years plus, or like 15 years plus, or almost 15 years plus, right? Maybe 10 years plus, and they're actually happy in their marriage. They're happy. Like when I say they're happy, they don't necessarily brag or talk about their person a lot, but when they do, they just seem like they're a happy person. You're like, okay, how can this person be happy and they're been married for this long? Some people just are good at ignoring what they have going on at home, and if it's not that good. But usually if they have they got a lot of bad energy, a lot of bad stuff going on at home, negative stuff going on at home, it's hard to be the best you. But yeah, just find those people that have what you want, and then start asking them a question like, man up, woman up about it, and ask them, hey, I got a question, like how, what would you say it takes to be in to find a person? Like how did you get out there and find your person, or what happened, because that person might have found them, and then what was next? And just ask a few people, because you're going to get something different from every person. So hey, how did y'all meet? This is a guy, or a woman, that's a guy. Well, young man or young woman, one young lady, I was out one day, and this is probably young lady, young man, it's probably like a 60, 70-year-old lady or whatever, or man. I was out one day, and my husband at the time, he wasn't my husband, but he came up to me. I was in line, and then he told me I had a few items, and he said, you know what, ma'am, and then I had a few items, and then he looked behind me, and I was behind him, and then he said, hey, why don't you skip, get in front of me? I'm good. I can wait, And then he was like, are you sure? I was like, yeah, I'm sure. I mean, you're a beautiful young lady, if you don't mind me saying. And I know you probably got places to go and people to see. So, and maybe like a husband or a boyfriend, so that wants to see you. And then I said, no, I don't have a boyfriend actually, or I'm not married actually. And then we just went from there. So like, they can give you like little, tips and tricks on how to do things. So women, you can talk to women that are doing well in life, or that have families, or that's flourishing in life, have the things that you want. Men, you can talk to those older men that are, like I said, more settled, more seasoned, been there, done all that, if they did do a lot, and then maybe they do have it, they're doing better. Or even listen to the one, let's say you want to do better, even if they're the ones that are not, they're seasoned, but they can still tell you some stuff they went through because of all the craziness and crooked stuff they were doing, or they just were no good people, men or women. You listen to them too, so that you can know what not to do and what not to be. Okay? If that's all you got, take and flip that thing and say, hey, I don't want to be like this. Okay? Exit off the list. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because this guy or this woman's life is crap. I don't want to do that. Because even they can, like, put your mind in perspective. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but yeah, you gotta get out there, experience life and people, so that you'll know how to get somebody, or just being around people. Cause you get out and then let's say you have been out a long time. It's like, wow, like you might actually have a nice time, and then it's like, well, I actually had a nice time. Wow, like I'm surprised. And then you have the courage to go out again. So yeah, y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And this, what was this about? I'm gonna have to watch this again because my stomach is feeling all kinds of, I'm detoxing right now and it's strong. So, oh my God, y'all. I'm going back home. I'm gonna probably get in this bed and chill for a minute, and then when I feeling better in another hour, I'm gonna get up and work my arms out, my legs and stuff. So yeah, y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and no excuse. Get to it. Exercise, work out, move your body. All right. Like, comment, and subscribe. Princess Diana. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. All right, y'all. Get out there.